Hi, welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. My name is Tony. I have great co-hosts, I have great guests, and they're all coming in. But first, I need to tell you, the show's going to start in about 4, 5, 6 minutes from now, okay? A lot of people complain to me that when they tune in the show, they see nothing but all these videos to begin with, and they lose interest and they turn off. I'm a one-man show in this studio. I have to set everything up. I have to share everything on social media, the live link, and tell everybody that we're on. I have to tag people. I have all sorts of stuff to do. So I need those few minutes to get the show started, okay? So you're going to see some videos now. It's going to be like 4, 5, 6 minutes from now. Go to the bathroom. Go get yourself something to drink. Or if you're watching this, later on when it's not live, you just got to scroll. Just move the cursor, move it over to when you see the timer ending. And then the show is starting. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We'll be with you in a few minutes. Hi. Welcome to the Knock.
They're putting together a cop movie with Vin Diesel, and they're looking for an unknown to play his funny sidekick. So she wants me to come down and audition.
Congratulations, but good come I keep getting in the ring, only keep getting knocked out. And this was supposed to be my time, George.
Whatever happens, happens. The thing is to keep your head in the game. Persevere. Consistent persistence, my friend.
It's called show business, not show friends, okay?
You guys are unbelievable. Holy
Hey, my name is Billy Ward. I've been a professional stand-up comedian for over 30 years.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am so happy to be here tonight.
Yeah, 30 years. And I'm still waiting for my big break.
All right, fuck it, comedy time.
But honestly, at this point, my big break is probably a hip. Comedy? Maybe I should have picked a different career. Funeral director would have been more uplifting. I've worked at this club forever, and I've seen it all. Great comics, terrible comics, customers who think 2-drink minimum means 2 drinks for the entire table.
Cito, he's trying.
Look, I can't complain. I got a great boss, good friends, and just enough craziness to keep things interesting. Truth is, life hasn't always been easy. I battled addiction, made some bad decisions. Okay, mostly bad decisions.
All I get is bitching and complaining from you. Always feeling sorry for yourself, man.
But somehow, I always land on my feet. And then one day, life threw me a curveball.
You didn't tell me you have a daughter.
I don't have a daughter.
A daughter. Turns out after all these years, the biggest thing that happened to me wasn't in comedy. It was family. Because life's not a drama, it's a comedy. And if you're not laughing, you're probably crying.
I'm giving hand job for whiskey in a week.
Either way, you're gonna need a ticket.
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
All right, let me fix the camera angles here. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. Wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it. We just ask that you share the link to this show on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. And if you're watching on Facebook and you're going to stay there, that's great. We're just happy that you're watching. But if you'd like to be a part of today's show and hear your name said, hear your comments read, be a part of the conversations and whatever's going on, please switch over to YouTube because that is where we're monitoring the comments. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. And we got legends here today. Ladies and gentlemen, he has returned. Micahel is back. Welcome back, Mr. Kaplan, sir.
Thank you.
And joining us, our longtime pal, good man, always a lot of fun, Mr. Pop and Twist, Derek Muterspaw is here.
I wasn't ignoring you, Tony. I was doing what you said. I was sharing everything on my social media.
I appreciate it. I didn't think you were ignoring me. I have a lot to say to start this stupid thing off. So no, it's cool. All right, so I have a lot to cover with both of these gentlemen, so we're going to get right into it. It was Derek's birthday yesterday, so we're going to talk about that.
Birthday.
But I think we need to know how your wedding was, how the honeymoon was, How is everything? Let's see, I do have a question. So I'm showing one picture. That'll, there's a delay on there, so you'll see it in a second.
I like the circles around us.
The circles?
The framing.
It's a new style of framing that
Very
I'm using.
nice.
Yes, well, thanks.
It's very handsome.
Very handsome. Wow, the delay is long today. Where's the picture? There it is. Okay.
Oh,
There's a picture of you. And then I'm also, now you'll see in a second, I'm also showing a picture of you and your lovely bride. She looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you both. So I'm looking at that picture of you, and then we'll see the next one of you and Jen in a second. And I do have questions. What do you?
Sure.
Oh, all right. You're not there. All right. There's the other one. You and Jen. Like I said, she looks beautiful. You look like are you wearing makeup?
No.
Your cheeks are very rosy. Your eye, I don't know. It looks like makeup to me.
No.
That was the scotch.
I wear a face. A what?
That was the scotch.
That was the scotch. No, first of all, that was 8:00 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we were up. She was up like at 4 in the morning because she had to go get her hair done, nails done, all that.
That's
Not the nails.
insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was a morning wedding.
Yeah.
But I use a facial cream during the day.
We were just talking about, before we went on the air, we were just talking about Fremder and his off-color comments. His head is exploding right now after you said that.
I know.
Wow, I'm not even going to look at the comments for a few minutes.
I'm kicking myself already.
Holy moly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you need a bunch of things. 4 in the morning? What time did you get up?
Like 5.
Wow. Now, you guys were living together in sin before
Yes.
you got married.
Yes.
Do you guys follow the old traditions, like where you couldn't see each other before the wedding? So you
no.
both woke up that morning in your home.
Oh no, I actually stayed at her parents' house because we had house guests.
Oh, okay.
Her friend and family from Oswego, and I stayed at her mother's house. And there's a new thing today called the first look.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's pre-wedding. You take pictures before the wedding.
Oh, okay.
So they had me standing on a beach, and she would walk up to me and tap me on the shoulder, and that would be the first look.
Oh.
And that's when they took all the pictures, and then the ceremony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was about 8:30 in the morning.
Oh,
that picture
goodness.
was taken. Yeah,
That's
she
early.
she looked great.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, and this is her second?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Stephen was the best man?
Stephen was the best man. He did a great job.
And Ava was the maid of honor?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Beautiful speeches.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Your grandkids were there or no?
Oh, yeah. I have a funny story about my grandson.
Okay.
He's obsessed with Ava and her boyfriend Cole, and he was sitting with them, and he's a very precocious kid, so he saw people walking into the kitchen. So he's 5. He's like, oh, people are walking in there. I can go in there. So he came out with a bowl of bacon. So
that's fantastic.
So Ava's boyfriend Cole's like, where'd you get that? He goes, I don't know. I went in there. They said, what do you want? And he goes, bowl of bacon. And they whipped it up and gave it to him. And then a little while later, he went in for another bowl of bacon.
Another bowl of bacon?
Yeah.
Wow. He'll be the first 6-year-old to have a heart attack.
Yeah,
wow.
Check his cholesterol.
Oh, my goodness. That's a lot of bacon. It's bacon!
Bacon.
Maybe that commercial?
Bacon.
It's bacon! There's John. Good morning, John, down there in Florida. Big turnout for this wedding?
90 people.
Well, it's a decent amount. Yeah. Nice. Now, we were talking before you left about getting up so early in the morning that you might not have time at night to truly celebrate this wedding.
Yeah.
And then, because then you left the next morning, right, for Malaysia.
Yeah.
So did you go right to sleep? Were you guys tired?
Passed out.
She passed out.
She passed out. When I was doing
she knew
laundry
what she was
packing,
doing. Smart girl.
She is smart. She's much smarter than I
Get
am.
this old bastard off me. Plan the trip.
I
the
thought
next
about
morning.
it for a second while she was just sprawled out on the bed, passed out. But
That's a good way to start things off.
Yeah,
I got her while she was sleeping.
I got her she was sleeping.
What are you, Cosby?
Yeah. Yeah, I roofied her. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
So, all right, and we were talking before we went on the air. Malaysia was a 20-hour flight.
20 hours, 16 and a half hours from JFK to Hong Kong.
Oh, my goodness.
And I think whenever you travel that far, there's always hiccups. So we traveled 16 and a half hours to Hong Kong. We get off the plane, and I'm like, it's going to be tight to get the connecting flight. So we get off, and Cathay Pacific was great. There was a man there, Kaplan Orabello. You missed your flight.
Oh, wow.
So they gave us a hotel in Hong Kong, and we flew out the next morning. So we lost like 9 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you went to Malaysia.
Yeah.
You know, do like a lot of people do and visit family on your honeymoon.
Well, her sister lives in it's an amazing place because the prices are just, you could go as an American and live like a king on a pension or something.
But you have to have your American pension, right, to live off of
which
there.
you could.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not like going there to get a job. I'm saying is
I wouldn't be able to get a job. You need a
Right.
sponsor. It's a big to do.
right. That's what I'm saying. So you need to like retire.
Yes.
From a job here and then maybe go there or
Yes,
something. Right.
absolutely. Which a lot, like I said prior to the show, a lot of Australians, Germans, and a lot of Americans have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like an American. What's the way of life over there? I have no idea.
Just picture island life.
Okay.
You know, it's an island. There's beautiful beaches. There's resorts, and any type of food you want.
Okay.
Mostly Asian food, Thai food, all that stuff.
They have McDonald's there?
They had McDonald's
They do.
there.
All right, good.
Which
Good
I
to
didn't
know.
go into. I should have, just for the heck of it.
Oh, all right.
But I
well,
did
you had
not.
other things to do.
I had a lot of other things to do. Yeah.
What'd you guys do for fun other than the obvious?
Oh,
assuming you did that.
Of course.
Sleeping, a lot of sleeping.
That's exactly.
The first 3 days, a lot of sleeping. The jet lag.
Oh yeah.
The jet
sure.
lag was tough because it's a 12-hour difference. So when you go there, you lose 12 hours.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. We did island things. We went to the beach. We went to this a couple of resorts. One called the Park Royale, where it's just paradise. It's just paradise. Pool and you hit a little buzzer where your lounge chair is. The people come and take your order.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty nice. Now it's not even that swanky. It's like the way of the resorts there.
Oh, very nice.
It was magnificent.
Shows or anything or
no?
Are there shows? Like, do they? What kind of entertainment do they have over there?
You know.
What just happened here?
Well, what's funny? I have a funny story about entertainment.
Okay.
The night before we left to come home, we go to this adjoining town called Georgetown, and that's where all the things happen. Where she lives in this place called Batu Feringhi. It's a really laid-back place.
Was that backwards? What was it? Batu Feringhi?
Batu Feringhi is the name of this where she lives, my sister-in-law. Oh. So we go to this place called Georgetown, and apparently it was Heritage Week, which I know nothing about Heritage Week in Penang. So there's all these parties going on in these city streets. So we happened to cross. It looked like a Buddhist temple to me, and to the four of us.
Yeah.
And they were all singing and dancing. I mean, it was great. You know how I love that live energy?
Sure.
So at one point...
We can tell on this show.
Yeah, exactly. At one point, the guy says, and he's all dressed in a garb. Couldn't tell.
Okay.
And he's like, anybody wants to come up on stage and claps and sing with us? Come on. And you know me, I'm right on the stage, this big round stage. So I'm singing and dancing and I'm clapping and everything.
What are you singing?
I have no idea. Some of it was in English, some of it was in
Piano Man.
But it was mostly just clapping, dancing around, having a lot of fun, a lot of energy.
Okay.
And then I heard them singing Allah. So apparently, it was a Muslim temple. So I get off the stage. Yeah, so I get off the stage, and my sister-in-law says, "Wow, you went to Iraq. Now you're a Muslim."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
And then they blew you up.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're up there praising Allah with them.
I was like, yeah. Oh, this is great. Then I heard Allah, Allah, Allah. I'm like, what did they just say? What the hell?
They put a thing in your hand. There's Mike with the Quran in his hand.
We came out of this one factory where you paint fabric. It was beautiful, actually.
A factory where you paint
Yeah,
fabric?
where you paint fabric, like a scarf or something.
With all sorts of child labor? What? What did you... What?
That's not child labor. Sure. No, they set up this thing for you and you paint. It's beautiful, right? I painted this big scarf for myself.
This is the weirdest honeymoon I've ever heard of in my life.
It's a wild place. And I come out and I hear a mosque. You know, have you heard of mosque?
Yes.
I haven't heard a mosque since Iraq.
Okay.
So I automatically was like, "Where's my weapon?"
Yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah. And Jen's like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Not really." It only happened for like 3 or 4 seconds, and she goes, "Wow, what happened?" I said, "I haven't heard a mosque since 2011," and I said, "Imagine hearing that every hour on the hour for a year." You know
that they do that over there, I guess.
Yeah,
in Malaysia,
there's a Muslim population there. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a melting pot. There's a lot Muslims, Islam, Christians, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole story.
That's
You
the
done?
whole story.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Good. Well, congratulations. Are you wearing the ring?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I have many stories. You want to hear the story about coming home?
Sure. Why not? We still have another hour and 10 minutes here.
Because of the war, I'll preface with that.
Okay.
So I go to check in online the day before we're leaving, and we're taking Emirates back.
Okay.
Right. And Emirates owns this other airline called Fly Dubai.
Yes.
So we were
I've
doing
heard of it.
Fly Dubai out of Penang to Dubai and Dubai to JFK. So
Okay.
I couldn't check it online. I'm like, this is weird. So we were like, all right, we'll see tomorrow when we get there. Well, we get there tomorrow, and Fly Dubai stopped flying out of Penang.
Oh.
I didn't know. I wasn't notified.
Yeah.
So
you swam back.
So we swam. It was a thought. So now we're sitting in the airport 10,000 miles away with no flight.
Holy moly.
So I'm like, now I'm processing. I'm like, okay, what do I do? Okay.
And where's my money?
Yeah.
For this damn flight. Yeah.
And I didn't go through the airline, so I had to call Expedia.
Okay.
And this took like almost 3 hours.
I bet.
Thank God there was another flight from Cathay Pacific. So they had to cancel those 2 flights and book us on another flight that left 1 in the morning. So thank God we had the time. We didn't have to go back to her sister's house and all that other stuff. It was quite a fiasco.
Yeah, I'd be freaking out in my head. I'd be
freaking out.
scared, yeah.
And, and plus they couldn't assign a seat, so I'm like, are we even sitting together? But it wound up all right, but it was stressful. Anytime I think you go that far away from home,
Sure.
something is bound to happen.
So don't go.
That's Tony's philosophy.
That's right. Well, I'll go to England. I'll go to Europe. But
Europe is different. I think when
I
you,
agree.
when you go to the Far East, it was about 21 hours of flying.
The most I've ever done in one shot was 12, and that's
long, 12 hours.
I was ready to kill somebody by the time
Yeah.
that was done. Yeah.
Yeah, but yet you just have to try to sleep as much as you can.
Last time I went to England, I don't remember why, but yeah, I couldn't sit with my family. I had to sit separate from my family for the flight back. That was miserable. Yeah, that stunk. But all right, but you stayed in Penang. That's Penang. That's where her sister lives.
Yeah.
And where was it? This other town, Lou Ferrigno. What was it called?
Georgetown.
No. But
Batu Ferringhi is the town that my sister-in-law lives in.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And that was a nice area.
Beautiful.
Right, because she's got money. Your sister-in-law, right?
It's not.
Just say yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, her and the man she lives with are international school teachers at a private school there.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
like Robin Williams. Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah.
The man she lives with. So she's living in sin too.
Yeah.
Jeez, what's with these girls?
I don't know.
Trouble. I'm telling you, they're trouble. But yeah, you said what? It was like a 3-story house.
Three-story house, beautiful.
Nice.
5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms.
5 bedrooms.
And it's $750 a month.
No kidding, really?
No kidding.
But now, but are they getting paid like American
Yes.
scale? Really?
Yeah.
So they're banking a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, every night she would order us food if we didn't go out. They're doing well.
And they've been there what, 6 years? Did you tell me?
About 6 years now.
Is there like does it expire? Like, is there a plan like coming back? Or not?
I think this how it was explained to me. They're on contracts.
Right. Okay.
So every year they do a different contract, but they're travelers. They've lived in Bangkok. They've lived in Bali. They've lived in China.
Wow.
South America, and but they really like it there.
Okay.
So they're going to try to stay there as long as possible.
5 bedrooms. How many bedrooms did you guys christen? You're on your honeymoon. You got to christen them all.
Well, we had a honeymoon suite. Like off the first floor, there was a separate bedroom, separate bathroom with a door totally private. And she was all the way up on the 3rd floor, 12-foot ceiling. So, yeah, she was far away.
Nice.
So we were able to do anything.
You were able to scream all you want.
All I want.
12-foot ceilings. So you were like hanging from the chandelier?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Is that all that's on your mind?
Why do you think I've gotten married 800 times? Glad you had a good time, pal.
I had a great time, and the wedding was beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Don Sill got married in the same place, so I am familiar with it.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
3 Village Inn.
3 Village Inn, right. Yep, nice place. All right, let's see what's happening in the comments, and then we'll, wow, we only killed, 20 minutes with that? All right. Then we'll talk.
Challenge accepted.
That's right.
Well, you didn't ask many questions. Just Georgetown and thing.
All right. I kind of feel like I did ask a lot of questions. Do you have more stories? By all means.
You didn't have the right question, Tony. You gotta
do I have to ask?
He won't ask the question. Answer the question unless you ask the right question.
Well, Rusiella will like.
It's like the Sphinx. You have to answer the riddle, and then you'll get the next question.
So Jen went to the salon in the morning with her mother and sister and a bunch of people to get dressed and makeup, all that stuff, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, that was in Farmingville. And
Okay.
in Stony Brook was the ceremony.
Right.
Well, we had a rabbi perform the service.
Okay.
And there's a thing called a ketubah, which is like
a ketubah.
Ketubah. It's a Jewish thing where you sign it, and that's like an official Jewish thing, right?
It's like a marriage certificate.
It's like a marriage contract.
Yeah, contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's a,
so
prenup.
So Jen,
Not exactly that, but
no, it's not exactly that.
No, but yeah, it's
wild.
They're covering their tracks.
Yeah. So the ketubah and the marriage license.
Yeah.
Jen forgot in her car in Farmingville. A half hour before the ceremony, we're like, where are these things that we need?
So hang on. So she went to Farmingville to get all
in
made
the
up.
morning.
But what? And then she left her car there?
Yeah, because a limousine picked her up from the salon.
Why the salon? Like,
she went to a salon because she had to get her makeup done.
No, I get that.
The makeup artist, the hair people, and then a limousine picked her up at the salon.
yeah, I'm just surprised. You would think she would go home or something and then have the limo pick her up. That way her car's there.
It was a time constraint.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So all right. So she left it in her car in Farmingville.
In Farmingville. So Stephen and Ava's boyfriend took my car and broke all sorts of traffic laws to go get it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah, because this place in Stony Brook, and it's up north. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's not that easy to get to.
No.
There's a lot of winding roads.
Yes.
It's time consuming to get there.
So just to go to Farmingville, just one way is probably at least 20 minutes.
At least.
I'm being generous there.
And they made it back within, it wasn't even a half hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Who was driving, Stephen or the boyfriend?
The boyfriend, Cole. Yeah.
Wow. So you're like, nice job, but if you ever drive like that with
Yeah,
Ava,
I
I'm
know.
going to kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ava wasn't in the car with Steven.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
eventually, I would think
I
Ava
got-
would be in the car
I
with
got
him
you.
many times.
I finally.
Great job, but don't drive like that with
Right,
Ava.
I got you.
Yeah.
Things haven't changed a bit in 3 weeks.
All right, so is that the only story? Do you have anything else you'd like to share from the big day or from the honeymoon?
Well, Steven wrote a speech. He wrote this beautiful speech, which he lost. So Ava helped him,
What did you guys bring to the wedding? Everybody's losing everything.
Just us.
So he just winged it?
No, he didn't wing it. So Ava found it.
Oh.
In Farmingville, and Steve had to drive back and get that
He had
first.
to go get it.
They made the drive in 10.5 minutes. We're not sure even how that happened.
I don't even know how it happened. And Ava had to reprint it for him, and then he spilled something on it that night, so he had it hanging by clothespins the night before. And I remembered he was standing next to me at the wedding venue, and I'm like, why is that paper stained? But it was a beautiful speech.
Yeah, was
Very
it?
nice
Yeah.
speech, yeah.
Good. Because you've been through some stuff with Steven, so I hope he conveyed how much he appreciates.
It's been a remarkable arc.
It was quite the ride there. It was a remarkable arc.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with that? It's saying it properly.
Well, yeah, there's nothing proper about us, this show, anybody watching. There's nothing proper. Fremda says, nice shirts. You all look like the Mets. Orange and blue. I don't know how Derek
I'm
fits
wearing
that,
a
but-
tie-dyed shirt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, after last night.
What a crazy
Wow.
freaking game that was.
Did you watch the first inning?
Yes, I did. As a matter
Yeah,
of
that
fact.
first baseman, I have no idea who he was throwing it to. Someone in the dugout.
Yeah, and even Keith Hernandez said that. He's
He
like,
goes,
"Where's he throwing it?" And it didn't overthrow it. It did seem like that's where he was trying to go with it.
The dugout.
Yeah, that was
Or
very
someone
weird.
in the first row.
That was so weird.
I've never
but-
seen anything like that.
And then, then all sorts of throwing errors. Benj made it all the way around. That was, Gary Cohn even said it. A little league home run for Carson Benj. Very strange. Fremder Mike, nice picture of you smiling. Looks like you have mosquito bites on your cheek. Fremder, be nice. Mosquito bites on his cheek. No, they're just wrinkles.
They're rosy.
They're rosy wrinkles. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Mickey Delaney is watching.
Wow.
Hello, Mickey. We have not seen your name in months. Mickey, hope you're doing all right. Fremder, the morning of Mike's wedding, he puts on Bruce Springsteen. That was pretty good.
That's not bad.
Carol down in Texas. Any Jews there for someone named Kaplan? Yeah, I don't know what that's the problem with reading comments later on. I don't know what they're referring to. Fremder, first tie the knot, then tie the food, then tie her up. Oh, all right. On Mike's honeymoon, he got too much the magic carpet. All right, moving on. Something is bound to happen. That's what you get for going to the country of the Hindi Bindi Beanie Weenie. Oh, my goodness. Did Mike get any poontang on his honeymoon? Oh, my goodness. Fremder's in rare form today. Mike went to Malaysia on his honeymoon. Someone should have warned him not to.
You fed the Fremder guys. We tried. I told you we're not supposed to do that today, and we fed him anyway.
Not to.
I'm not reading that one.
There it is.
Mike's a musician. I didn't know he knew how to play the katuba. Ann is watching from California.
Hi, Ann.
Sorry I'm late. No, don't be. It's fine. Been on the phone fixing medical screw-ups. There are mess-ups. Grrr, she writes. Yeah, don't get me started with insurances. And I've been complaining a little bit. What was that? Yeah, last week we complained about that a little bit. I could do a whole show just on that. Everybody's happy to see Mickey. Fremder says, I like Mike's smile in that picture. I was wrong. He actually was born with cheek muscles. Okay, and Carol says, good morning. What was your wedding song?
I Choose You by Sarah Bareilles.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Do you know that? You probably know that.
I know it, but I can't perform it for you. I'm sorry.
I was about to ask you. Yep. How many Springsteen songs were played at the ceremony, at the wedding? 2? That's it?
2.
You were okay with that?
Yeah.
I'm
when
shocked.
I walked down the aisle with Carmelo, he was the ring bearer.
Okay.
And as me and the groomsmen walked down, we walked down to "When You Need Me," a Bruce song that just was released on Tracks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't know that.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's a great song.
I'm familiar with Tracks, the original Tracks box set.
Yeah.
From like 99 or 2000. Okay.
Mm-hmm. "When You Need Me," and then of course "Dancing in the Dark" during the ceremony, during the reception.
Wow, I'm really surprised that you agreed to only two Bruce songs.
No, we had a great vibe, like a lot of 90s, a lot of 80s.
Okay.
It was fun.
What is, that's what Jen likes, 80s and 90s?
Both of us, yeah. Yeah.
A lot of 80s house?
Not house, but like alternative from the 80s. Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun.
Like Kaja Gugu?
Kaja Gugu. We had one Billy Joel song.
Oh, which one?
I don't remember.
You don't even remember. A love song or a dance tune?
Dance song. Uptown Girl, I think it was.
I was going to say Uptown Girl or Tell Her About It. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was Uptown Girl.
I'm surprised. I'm still shocked you only had 2 Bruce tunes. Like, If I Should Fall Behind, I thought for sure was going to be played.
Mm-mm.
Or some other love song.
No.
Wow. All right.
If I Should Fall Behind is not even his favorite, best love song. Do you know what his best?
Did I say it was?
Do you know what his best love song is?
In your opinion?
No, according to his opinion.
Oh, Bruce's. Well,
Bruce.
His opinion doesn't matter. It's your wedding. What's his best love song?
Tougher Than the Rest.
Oh, all right, yeah, that makes sense because he does play that a lot.
Yeah.
That is not my personal favorite love song by Bruce.
I think it's a great song, but If I Should Fall Behind is a good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. Carol explained. I was asking about Jews when Mike was praising Allah. Gosh, why do we even comment? Because I read them and I like to hear what you guys have to say.
Absolutely.
Sorry if I didn't read it on time. Carol yells at me. Were there a lot of Jewish people there when you were on stage singing to Allah?
I don't think so.
Is there a video of that?
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
My sister-in-law's got a couple of videos, yeah.
That is very funny.
And Jen would even join me on stage, too, so we were both doing it.
That's great.
Oh, it's hysterical.
And now John's chiming in. There was no rocket scientist in this show, Miss Carol. We just didn't know what she was referring to because I read it like 10 minutes later. Oh, wait till you come in here, man. You're not going to be any better than us. He is coming in supposedly at some point.
Did you promise a rocket scientist?
Well, I think they hear you're coming in, and I think they automatically assume.
Yeah.
I've never
He's the closest thing to an engineer you've ever had.
I never pretend to be a rocket scientist.
Well, the concoctions you make with those balloons, there's a lot of smarts and a lot of talent there.
It's theme and variation.
And speaking of talent, before I don't want to forget, so I want to bring this up now.
Okay.
With you.
With me.
King Ornate. Ornate? Ornati? How do you say it?
Ornate.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
That sounds. Wait.
I'm talking about you.
No, I know, but I'm trying to think why I know that. You know me. I'm getting older and I forget references. But no, I know that.
O-R-N-A-T-E?
Why do I know that?
Yes.
Ornate.
Yes. You let me know when you want me to tell you.
Tell me, because
it's the short film you made with your son, where you played King Ornate.
They call that a different movie. That's why I was confused.
Oh, that's not the name. I was just was your character.
I was about the movie. Yeah, the movie is called the movie is called Puppet Oracle.
Yes,
and
right.
I play King Ornate, but I'm never, my name is never really spoken in that, so I never hear it. So it never penetrated my head who I was playing.
Okay,
I was playing the king.
Right. I thought you were fantastic in this thing.
Thank you.
You had such a, which I say about you a lot. Because he is a king, so you spoke with like authority, and like you had a speaking voice and such command that I'd never heard from you before.
I appreciate that.
I was very impressed. I mean, this was a student film,
Yes.
so there were little blemishes, if you will.
If you had Dylan in here telling you, he'd tell you everything about that. It was,
for a student film, I thought it was very well done. But your performance in particular, I thought was exceptional.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah.
And how cool was it? So
that was the best.
To do a film with your son, which I've had the pleasure of doing too with my guy. It's such a cool thing to do.
Oh no, it was awesome. And then the opportunity, there's a couple of scenes in there where, because Dylan, this, I should be proud of Dylan for that. Like, crafted both the puppets. Dylan built both those puppets.
Oh, that's cool.
Dylan is really big in the puppet work now. And it just it fits in the mentality of the maker kind of stuff that Dylan's always been doing. Like, creates this and creates that. So the puppeteering stuff is awesome. There's a 2 or 3 scenes, not even scenes, just shots in it where Dylan cannot be in both places at once. So Dylan has one puppet and I have the other one. So so not only is there an opportunity to work with my kid in a short film, but there's also an opportunity to work with my kid actually in the same shot with puppeteering with my kid that my kid made.
Right.
Which is awesome. Yeah. When you said
were you voicing one of the puppets?
No. That was Dylan did both.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes sense because do people say that he sounds like you at all?
Sometimes.
Because there was the puppet with the high voice. There was a part where that puppet was laughing. I thought for sure that was you. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll let Dylan know. You enjoyed that. Yeah.
How do you watch it?
It's on YouTube. Dylan takes everything that's done in school and puts it on a personal YouTube channel. So it's one part live resume, like living resume, and it's one part.
And what's the name of the film?
So the movie is the short film is called Puppet Oracle.
Puppet Oracle.
Yeah, and it's.
I think his YouTube channel is just called
Dylan's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Dylan's not much for the creativity on that regard.
These days, though, that's
very straightforward.
That's the way to do it.
Very straightforward.
The youngsters knock 'em dead comedy. That has to be explained most of the time, whether it's this show or the murder mysteries.
Right.
So that's self-explanatory. So it's good.
Yeah. No, and it was like I had this year in school. I had the opportunity with Dylan to do 2 things, which was a blast. One was the Puppet Oracle, which I'd never thought that Dylan would ask me to perform in front. That was awesome because I have had a acting career that goes back 30 years.
Right.
I don't do it every day, and I don't do it as much as I would like to be able to, but it's certainly something that I love to do. But then I also had the opportunity, what kind of started it was a few months prior, I'd had this scene in my head for about a decade of what this idea. Basically, I had this idea of what if you took the scene from the diner conversation from Pulp Fiction, with when Jules is talking with Vincent about philosophical pop culture stuff, and I always thought, how fun would it be if you had 2 monster hunters, vintage style monster hunters, sitting at a table debating about why some monsters are cooler than other monsters, and it never, but done in a Tarantino style, because Tarantino's never gonna do a monster movie. That's not Tarantino's thing.
Right.
And he does what he wants to do, and that's awesome. There's a lot of movies that he's done that I've enjoyed, but he's never gonna do that. So it's how can I make a Tarantino-esque monster movie conversation? So I just sat in my head rolling around for years and years and years, and never sat. I always had something else going on or whatever. Told Dylan about it, and so Dylan hit me up towards the end of last year, middle of last year, and said, "You write it, and I'll produce it. I'll direct it. We'll make it a short film for this class. You write it." And I was like, "Oh yeah." But he's like, "No, I'm serious. You write it, and I'll do it." So now my kid's calling me out. So now I got to write it.
Yeah.
So I again, it's not like it was coming from scratch. It's in my head. It's there's homage to that scene. So there's references from that scene in the bit. But Dylan produced it, directed it. They cast it up there, and did the whole thing, and it's a blast. And,
and that's on that channel.
Yeah. It's called Eternal Rest.
Okay.
So I wrote it. I wrote it. And I just called it unnamed Tarantino monster scene. I wasn't, because I wanted I wanted them to take it and make it theirs, and
Sure.
I didn't, and so I was like, I'm not going to give you, this has to be a guy, this has to be a girl, whatever you want to do, however you want to cast it as your business, that's fine. I'll give you the dialogue, because dialogue is, I'm okay with that, and just go. So I haven't often had an opportunity to write something and see it produced by somebody else.
Sure.
So that's always an interesting thing, because when you do that, what's in your head is not what the person's going to say. So their line reading is a little different than what's in my head. There's syncopation there. All the scene work and the actor stuff that comes into it is not the same as what's in your head when you're writing.
That's one of my favorite things about acting, performing, in that world, is seeing other people's interpretation of anything, whether it's something I wrote or just anything. That's one of my favorite things, is just seeing how people, various ways people interpret the same thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the puppet oracle thing. What I felt bad about them was they had a whole plan. It was all worked out, and it rained. The original plan was for the entire thing to be an outdoor shoot.
Okay.
So they had this whole thing planned. Dylan's partner had this. She wrote it, and so it was her baby. So like it was like okay, and not even like a little rain, like downpour rain. So last minute it gets moved into the studio, so they have to shift the plan and the plot of the story from being out into in the woods basically to then how can we shoot in the studio and make it make sense. So they had to come up with this whole like weird like teleportation thing.
Oh right, so you walk up to that wall and it transports you into that. Okay,
and put it in the studio. So I feel bad because when you plan something out and then you have to shift gears like that at the last minute, it's not fun.
Right.
We've all tried to anyone who does live theater, it never goes the way it's going to go. So it's even worse when you're doing something that has to go on film and you have a very finite amount of time to shoot it.
Yeah.
And that's why. And I was happy with it. At the end of it, they got to go outside and shoot the end, which gives so actually inadvertently gives like an arc to the story.
Sure.
Because by the time the movie ends, they are out in the world. It's not in this little dingy place anymore.
The happy accidents.
Yeah.
Which happens a lot.
Dylan, save it in the edit.
Where does he go to school?
Marist.
Oh wow, very nice.
Yeah. So
and he just completed his first year, right?
No, that's the fun thing. So Dylan graduated high school in 2024. So Dylan goes to Marist. We go for Parents Weekend, not Parents Weekend, new student weekend. So they call it freshman and first years. So we're like, okay, great. We go and do the whole thing, get all prepared. We go in, move Dylan into the dorm. About 3-4 weeks pass. And we asked Dylan, like, hey, have you heard from your advisor? Have you heard from anyone, from freshman this or freshman that? No. Like, but, you would hear from someone now, wouldn't you? And we're like, you should check that out. So finally it comes out to pass that Dylan entered as a first-year Marist student, but entered as a sophomore because of all the credits that Dylan got in high school added up. They took every credit. They took 30-some credits.
Wow.
So Dylan entered as sophomore. Dylan had no idea that Dylan entered as sophomore. So it was like, okay, surprise. So yeah, so Dylan is technically now, officially it will be entering senior year next year.
Holy
so
cool.
So graduating a year early because of just you expect them to take some credits.
Yeah.
But because it was a New York school in the New York school system, and they said, okay, great, and they took.
That's fair. And you're like,
everyone.
we just saved ourselves a year of college.
That's a whole year of college right there. Yeah.
Wow.
And Dylan is very pragmatic. As far as like we said, like if you want to try to get another year for a master's or go here like that, and Dylan's like, no, I can do it later. I'm good. Like I'm gonna get out, start, go from here. So
but he just completed his second year.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
So what's he taking?
Film, television production.
Very nice.
Yeah. So I
just can't believe how fast that went.
No,
I thought
I
this
know.
was his first year.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I said, Dylan's going to be 21 in December of this year, and we'll be graduating in May of next year. And I'm like, all right, I don't understand how that's possible. I'm 13 years old. However,
Exactly.
how is this happening? I don't know.
Yep.
Paige is 16, and she's gonna be a junior next year.
Wow.
So it's like, all right. Yeah, they keep growing. It's fine. It's a thing. It's no problem.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. I mean, his son is what, 36.
36.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, speaking of college and stuff, I don't know why it just hit me, but we were before you got here. We were talking. I had a nice woman, Michelle Savori, was.
Yeah,
here.
I know Michelle.
Oh, that's right. You do know. We were talking about you.
Oh,
we were.
I feel like Beetlejuice. You said my name 3 times. I have to show up.
It's true, but you know everybody, which is crazy. By total coincidence, when my son graduated 5 towns, your son was graduating 5 towns.
Yeah.
Michelle was also graduated with them from 5 towns.
Oh wow.
She's closer to our age, but it was one of those things where she went back to school. You know? And she was the valedictorian.
Was she?
Yeah, that was the first time I ever saw her. She spoke at the. Stephen wasn't there, right? If I remember right.
No, because he graduated.
Oh, that's right. He graduated like early or something.
Yeah, like January.
And he was going like mostly at night and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought that was kind of cool that our sons graduated together, and then this girl Michelle was the valedictorian of the same class.
Impressive.
So I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny.
I performed with Michelle a couple of times. She's very talented.
Yes, very talented. Have you? You say performed like in theater or?
Yeah. Well, more concert versions.
Right, because I know she sings. Yeah.
Yeah. She fronted an '80s cover band for a long time.
Right.
Which was great, but at the same time, she said it was probably the most frustrating thing she ever did in her life.
Yeah, but now she's doing that.
Yeah,
just a different band, but pretty much still doing that.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like a revolving door. Like I knew these different people from different different areas, and all of a sudden, like they're in the band for a while, and this guy's out of the band. He's in some other band over here. So I learned the fun of Long Island bands. Like the fact that I have a friend who's a drummer, and he plays a drummer in 4 different bands.
Wow.
And at any point in time, he could be playing out for this band, that band.
Yep.
I have a friend at school who just retired last year. And he's a bass player, and he had his own wedding band for years, and he stopped that, and now he's retired, and now he's playing in 3 bands. Wow. One's an original / cover band, one's a straight up like party band, and another band, and it's like he doesn't know from week to week which band he's playing with, and it's like,
crazy.
But I mean that's a life to have, you
yeah.
You're working, but
Yeah.
But she and I did a couple of projects together. With just like doing like most recently we did my friend Brian and Lena. They have a children's group. They did a children's album a couple of years ago, which I sang on that.
Oh,
and
nice.
then they started writing original pieces through the Children's Museum.
Yeah, sure.
So they did a bunch. They've done like 3 or 4 different original productions through the Children's Museum, and they did their own version of a Christmas pageant. So they wrote original songs to go with the traditional Christmas pageant stories.
Nice.
And so I had an opportunity for 2 years to sing in that concert, and I had one solo song in that show.
Nice.
Which the album is being slowly produced for that one. And they said, I called them out. I said, if anyone else sings that song on the album, I'll be very, very mad at you.
The Children's Museum,
yeah,
because they have their own theater people that they run their productions.
Right.
Is that what? Or,
yeah.
Oh, it's a part of that.
Yeah, part of
Because I didn't know if they brought in outsiders.
No.
too.
They got hooked up with them
What's the
years
woman's
ago.
name that runs that place over there? That runs the theater program?
Oh, see, the guy who used to run it doesn't run it anymore. He retired. So James was his name. I'm not sure who the new person is running it.
How long is it? Your buddy Brian is running it, or
no. He and Lena they have a kind of have an arrangement with the Children's Museum, where the Children's Museum, like for example, they had a whole exhibit about the marshland of Long Island. So they wrote a show that it was influenced by that. They had one about clams. They wrote a whole musical about clams. One year they did there was an exhibit at the museum about circles. So Lena and Brian and I and their kids band did a vaudeville style show with original songs that they wrote
About circles.
about circles.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
You can't do that because that would be licensing.
Who's gonna know?
But
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So it was that was.
They do a nice job over
They
there
do.
with their theater.
Yeah. No, I've made comments. I made the comment for years that there's always these people in theater who get hooked up with a composer and a director, and then they will continually have work because this composer likes to work with them. So they'll always have work. Like Bernadette Peters' career, she's brilliant, but she owes her career to Stephen Sondheim.
That's right.
Because he liked to work with her, and so they kept working together. Patty LuPone did a lot of work with Andrew Lloyd Webber in the early days.
Right.
And then she got in with signed. The most I think obvious in pop music would be Steinman and Meatloaf. Because Jim Steinman wrote all these songs, and by the time Meatloaf died and Jim Steinman died, I believe Meatloaf sang every Jim Steinman song he possibly could have sung.
I think
even the ones that were for women, he sang those too.
Yes.
So I always said I would love to be hooked up with a composer one day that would just have me in that loop, and I would, and I kind of have that with Brian and Lena, and
nice.
I've been lucky enough to be involved in 3 or 4 things they've produced over the years. So it's like, and even though it might be 5 years in between, it's always nice to get that phone call saying, "Hey, we're doing this. Are you available? You want to come and help out?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course." So that's always nice. In between the balloon stuff, so it's
right.
That's fun.
Good to keep that.
I did sing 2 songs in Penang. I kind of left that out.
What do you mean?
Well,
when you were hanging out with the Muslims?
Yeah. No, there's.
I love to be an American.
Can you imagine? I sang that.
I would have been.
Wait. I tell this story, Mike. But I think I can see in my head the album cover. Mike on the cover, and the album title is called 2 Songs from Penang.
Oh, that would be funny.
So where, how, what?
Well, there's this little restaurant that my sister-in-law took us to, and it's called The Living Room, right? And there's these 2 folks, Ben and Amy, own it, and they just jam. Anybody who wants to play guitar, they bring their guitar, they play on the stage.
Oh, cool.
They can sing whatever they want. And he's got like 5,000 songs where you choose from. You just get up there and you sing.
Who played the guitar?
I don't know, some Australian guy. The owner of this place said this Australian guy, him and his wife come every summer, and this guy just brings his guitar and spends all summer, 5 nights a week at this place just jamming.
Oh, so you can go up to him and say, "Can you play this one while I sing it?"
Yeah,
Oh,
and this guy Ben, he's got a list of songs, and I sang The River and Atlantic City. Yeah, not very good, but I did. It was fun.
Is there a video of that?
Yeah, Jen and his sister have video of that.
It's a honeymoon. There's video of all kinds of stuff.
Well, yeah, I already have some of that. But, so those are good, cheerful, up numbers to sing at a place like the Living Room when you're out on your honeymoon. The River, about a girl getting pregnant while the guy doesn't have a job yet. Yeah, in Atlantic City, about like a rundown city. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Put your
good
stockings
choices.
on.
Yeah.
It's nice getting cold.
Yeah. The next time you go, you'll sing a song about suicide, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Born to Run, Born in the USA.
Yeah.
Let's go deep on these.
Born to Run. It's a death trap, a suicide rap. Yeah. All right. The big question we have for Derek. It's just about noon. We've been waiting on the big question.
Oh my gosh.
The last time Derek was here,
yes,
he had long hair.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
And you vowed to keep that going.
I did. And I kept it going.
Did you lose a bet?
No. Well, I lost a bet with life. So as the story goes, I mean, it's a 5-stage event. So when I turned 50, I wanted to see how my hair grew at 50. It was midlife crisis, maybe a little bit. So be it, whatever. So I started growing my hair from then, and it grew out to a point where it did not look bad. Like, oh my god, okay, I could ride with this.
Sure.
But the vow was to go out for a whole year. So I did the whole year. At the end of the year, now again, my hair didn't grow as fast as it did when I was 20 either. But I'm like, all right, so I'm going to go a little bit longer and see where it goes. The issue I'm running into is I'm growing a mullet but the hair on top of my head is not growing. So I'm literally growing a mullet without trying. So I'm like, this is not going anywhere well because, life is telling me this is not what you want to do. So I kept it going, and then I put in for an A24 series. I submitted for a series. They were looking for, it was set in the 70s, and they were looking for balloon artists, carnival entertainers, and stuff.
Oh, wow.
So I submitted for that. So they go, if I've submitted for that, I got to keep my hair long so they can cut it to fit, whatever,
Sure.
the Kevin Bacon philosophy. Grow your hair in between projects and cut it to fit.
Yeah.
So then I let that go. And then it was coming up on Christmas, and I started doing a lot of Santa work. And so I was like, maybe I can go with this and actually bleach it out and see if it'll look good. Not a good idea.
Really?
I didn't bleach it, but it didn't make any sense. It didn't grow Santa-ish,
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. And so then I'm like, okay, maybe I'll try to push it to 2 years. But somewhere around earlier part of the year, I'm like, I'm chasing my own tail on this one. Like it's not going to get better. It's not going to magically turn into like Connor McLeod or Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon. It's not going to do that.
Right.
So I'm like, all right. And then my daughter made her Sweet 16 in March. And I was like, okay, her Sweet 16. I'm posing for pictures with everybody and my daughter. And I don't want my daughter looking back at her Sweet 16 with her dad with this hair. That's not a good idea. So that was the kind of pushing me over the edge. I'm like, I'm gonna cut it,
right?
But I'm gonna cut it now because and I look back at pictures even because I had long hair up until like the week before, her Sweet 16. So people were posting pictures of me from then, and I'm like, yeah, I made the right choice. I made the right choice.
And
so,
you didn't get the A24 thing?
I did not.
Damn it!
I wish.
What's wrong with you, A24?
I wish.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was thinking, I'm like, but I think it was the biggest part of it was they're shooting in Jersey, and I'm Long Island, so they would had to have covered some things to get me to New Jersey.
Right.
They probably found a couple of people in New Jersey to do it.
Yeah, but not as talented as Mr. Papa Twist.
I appreciate that. I try to I try to come into the where I'm like I'm a balloon artist. Yes, I'm a performer. Yes, I do improv storytelling. So I have more to bring to the table than just the balloons. But of course, they're looking for like background type people, so they're not going to they can grab somebody who looks the part. And I'm sure, and I know there are talented balloon artists in New Jersey. So they can easily just find someone, make them look 70s, and put them on screen.
Not of Pop and Twist caliber.
But it's my 15th year as Mr. Pop and Twist. This is 2026 is my 15th anniversary.
Nice.
So I'm doing fun anniversary style stuff to promote the 15th anniversary. I brought stuff to show you because I always do these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first, I had a friend make these. I have T-shirts that I have in a shop. And I wanted to do some sort of fun promotional thing, like we all grew up with kids shows that they were doing that,
Yeah, sure.
So I had these made. They're little coins. They have my logo on them.
Oh, nice.
And the only way to get one of these is to be in the same place as me wearing a Pop and Twist T-shirt. If you come up to me wearing a Pop and Twist T-shirt, you get one of these little medallions that you can make into anything. You can glue a pin to the back. You can glue a button to the back, a little magnet to the back. It can be anything. You can put it on your forehead. Maybe. There you go. So
look at that.
There you go. That's amazing.
We have oily skin.
I definitely do. I'm a grease ball.
So yeah. So you're gonna keep those, and that's fine by me.
Cool. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, right.
Really, thank you.
But yeah, no. So yeah. So that's if you see me in the wild and you're wearing a Pop and Twist T-shirt, I always have those on me, and because I as a guy who likes to collect moments, it would be fun in that regard to just be walking through somewhere, seeing someone wearing a Pop and Twist T-shirt, and then me noticing that and giving them one of those.
That's cool.
Or the other way around, someone coming up to me wearing a Pop and Twist T-shirt, knowing that's a thing that you want to get if you're wearing a T-shirt. So there you go. So it hasn't worked out yet, but one day, I'm a hopeful fella.
Hope is a great word.
You must go around once in a while getting recognized.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. It's mostly people who know me, will see me in places, and I started working. I have a part-time job working in a grocery store. I'm a cashier in Plainview at the ShopRite in Plainview. So not a cheap plug or anything. It's just a good store. But.
How long you been doing that?
5 months, 4 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started it after the first of the year, pretty much after Paige's party.
A buddy of mine was a manager there. He just retired maybe 2-3 years ago. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I mean, I just it was it's I make the joke that I work in a school during the school year,
right? Yeah,
and I'm a professional entertainer, which means both of those jobs require a side hustle. It just happens. So now I have a side hustle. So now I got 3 jobs. It's fine. It's no big deal. My school job is over until September anyway.
Right.
So I'm working that. I'm working gigs, and that's fine.
Cool.
But yeah, it's. So
are you checking people out, and they'd be like, "Aren't you the balloon guy?"
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had that yet. I've had people like walk up to me and say like a guy like I know from conventions, like, "Hey, I didn't know you worked here." Like people I know.
Yeah.
I get that occasionally, or I'll get people who look at me and they'll know they know me from somewhere, but they don't know why they know me.
Right.
That kind of stuff, and they don't want to admit it. And I don't want to be that kind of a guy. Oh yeah, it's fine. We know who I am. Like I don't want to do that kind of ego. Like it's like. So
yeah,
maybe,
but it's a I've had people. Where do I know you from? And I'm like, well, I grew up in Hicksville. No, okay. Well, I work for the phone company. No, okay. And then
right.
I'm an actor.
Right.
And then it's happened.
Oh yeah,
murder mystery.
Yeah, sure. Oh, speaking of the murder mystery, I have some friends. First and foremost, I have some friends. They own. My friend Sebastian owns the gym, the KMF gym, Keep Moving Forward gym in Levittown. It's over by the Walmart grocery store.
Sure. Okay.
He's a sweet guy, and I said I'd talk to you about maybe because I know you love interviews with interesting people. He's a very interesting person, and so I'll
coming in.
Yeah, I'll hook you guys
sure.
up with
absolutely.
But on top of that, they want to come see one of your murder mystery shows.
Oh, okay.
His girlfriend was like, "Murder mystery dinner show." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Where are they going to be?" I'm like, "I'll get you the information.
Okay.
Tell you where they're going to be."
Cool.
They're very excited to come see you do that.
Excellent.
Here,
Thank you.
I'll come. I'm starting in strange order because the third one is the best one.
Oh, okay.
So, I have been a brand ambassador and a playable character inside of a pro wrestling themed card game called Super Show. I mentioned it before.
Yes.
So, I think I maybe even gave you a card once. So as part of the 50th anniversary, they made a special card that I've been talking about for a long time. It's basically it's a combination of 2 different cards in the game. An entrance gets you a bonus, and it's called a spectacle. You have to have it signed to get played. So we came up with a card that's both an entrance card and the more it gets signed, the better it helps you for in the game.
Oh. Okay.
That card they sell on their website and between $8 and $15 depending on when the sales are going on.
Wow.
However, this one is exclusive to me. The only way you get that is from me. So that was the whole idea to create a way to have something else promotional premium that I can do in that regard. Like I'm at shows and I'm doing conventions, I promote the game, and that way if someone comes and talks to me about Super Show, that they can leave with one of those, one of the black and white cards.
But why aren't you wearing pants in this one?
I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing dark brown pants.
Is it seriously?
Yes, I'm wearing.
Oh, it does look like.
Yes,
it does, doesn't it?
The pants are darker than my skin tone. That's all you can say. My skin tone is a little lighter than the pants. I'm wearing pants. Otherwise, it would be weird.
Well, that's why I asked.
No, you can see. Look, there's wrinkles. My legs don't wrinkle like that. Not yet.
Well, it's a cartoon,
right? But yeah. So that's that.
That's awesome. I don't remember seeing this before.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. The cards are brand new for this year.
Okay.
The art is done by an actual professional wrestler who wrestled in the 90s and 2000s named Lash LaRue.
Oh, sure.
And he's one of my all-time favorites. We've actually become friends over the last couple of years through art because he is actually a caricature artist. So he gets booked to go all over the country and do caricature work. And so we're trying to figure out one day an event where he does caricature work and I do balloons at the same event. One day it'll happen.
As it should.
All right, now this is the last one, and this is the gift as well. I have a friend who opened up a soap company. An artisanal soap company. It's called Top Rope Soap. It's all pro wrestling themed soaps. So like the names of the soaps, I have like kayfabe and dusty finish and heel turn. It's all like jargon terms for pro wrestling.
The Foley.
Yeah, kind of like that.
It's the only wrestler I can think
along
of.
Along those lines. Great guy. But yeah, so it's along those lines. So, and he's been making the rounds and doing a lot of conventions and stuff, and he sells these soaps, and they're great. I mean, there's all kinds of different scents and everything. So this year we did to bring up the celebrate the 15th anniversary. We did a Mr. Pop and Twist soap.
Mr. Pop and Twist.
So it's Pop and Twist Plunge, Pop and Twist Plunge from Top Rope Soap. We did a limited run.
It's
the deal was you do a limited run. If I could sell all the soaps from the limited run, he was going to bring it back. So he's bringing it back probably by probably after summer, maybe into the fall. It's going to come back. So this does not exist anymore. All the bars are sold out.
How much were they?
They're $8 a piece.
Oh, okay. How much is it worth now that it's obsolete?
I mean, they're going to come back.
$100.
No, because more are coming back. But if more comes back, the label might change. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I said I've enjoyed being a pitch man. I'm enjoying this part of my life. Between Super Show and now Top Rope Soap, because people are like, oh, I'll buy soap from you. You can't. I said, don't buy soap from me. I'm not selling the soap.
Right.
My friend David Top Rope Soap is selling the soap. Go buy from him. And so yeah,
Top Rope Soap.
Yeah, Top Rope Soap. So yeah, topropesoap.com. And I'm telling you, it's the real deal. Here, I'm not gonna be like weird about it, Fremder. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Fremder's already, I'm sure. Like,
Yeah, we got to sniff it.
Derek, washing my balls.
But it smells great.
It's a nice smell. Not bad.
Yeah,
I like the color.
Yeah, it's a two-tone. So you can tell it's a two-tone artisanal soap. It's cured, excessively cured, so it'll last you longer. It doesn't melt away.
Yeah.
And it said yeah. So Tony, you've got because I have one in my possession that is my display piece that I take everywhere I go. You've got the last bar of the original run of Top Rope Soap. So you can, and again, it's coming out again. So use the soap, save the box. That's fine. That's the point. That's what soap is there for. You're supposed to use it. The bar that I have, the bar that I have is for display purposes only because I've used my other one.
Right.
But yeah. So you have the last of the original run of Top Rope Soap Pop and Twist Plunge.
That's very nice. This is great. I made out all right
It's
today.
like when Oprah had a birthday party on her show.
Really?
Yeah.
When Oprah had a birthday party on her show, she gave gifts to everybody else.
Yeah.
So I'm celebrating my birthday.
Mike
Look at that.
Mike gave me this today. Like I make it out nice today.
Island.
Yep, Penang. It says I love Penang on the back.
Penang. It was
Wow.
on the papers.
What? Oh, but I do love Lou Ferrigno more than Penang. What is it?
Ferengi.
Parang.
I remember the Ferengi part because it's
Ferengi.
Ferengi,
Batu
not Ferengi.
Ferengi.
That's a Star Trek
Ferengi.
reference.
Yeah.
Not Lou Ferrigno. Batu Ferrigni. I don't know, whatever he said.
Wait, are they watching? I think my kids are watching the show.
Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, I see it. Let me go back and I'll go back and read some comments, and I'll get yelled at for not keeping up with them.
I know.
Kaplan only wishes Bruce would fall behind. Can Mr. Pop and Twist balloon me a pair?
No.
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 Nope, he won't do it.
I don't work blue. I mean, I can, but I try not to if there's kids around.
Yeah. Question: Quentin Tarantino sucks. Produces a movie like Spielberg, Cameron, or Lucas, and then we'll talk. I'm going to disagree with that, Fremder. I think he does a great job.
And they've all and every one of those directors have had good movies and some that aren't so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. What, Derek? You can always pop and twist a few balloons. Oh, Derek, you can always pop and twist a few balloons for a nice head of hair.
Okay, I mean, I guess so. I could trade that.
Nice coins on your heads. Look like you guys. I'll skip that. And there's Dylan. Are we sure he's wearing pants? Dylan, do you agree? Like, it didn't look like...
I'm wearing pants!
He might not be wearing them now either. We don't even know.
I'm wearing shorts.
Top Rope Soap. It's a Fremder comment.
Uh-huh.
All right, not too bad. Top Rope Soap and Pop and Twist Plunge. I'm having PTSD from when I was in prison. That's not bad. Maybe I'd use that soap to clean my display piece. Fremder is a big Batman guy.
Oh, cool.
And he has all sorts of rare artifacts. He's got like a whole shrine of Batman. It's actually
That's awesome.
I know I had the picture here somewhere, but yeah, I don't know what I did with it. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
You're gonna
Actually,
say I was in the room.
I was not in the room. I don't know if I'd want to go into his house. I'd be scared I'm never coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you getting stuck at the airport. Yeah, I'd be scared.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I think so. So when you had the long hair,
Yes.
was that the last time I saw you? Your birthday last year?
I pretty much have been making this an annual appearance.
That is nuts to me, man.
With me.
Yeah.
About a year ago,
It's just the way that time works. I mean,
I hear you. We all have this thing called life.
I think about like texting you on breaks, like, oh, I'm on a break, I'll come in, and then the break is gone.
Yep.
And I'm like, I think about it like on the Thursday of break, and I'm like, oh, this is not going to work out, you know.
No, I hear it happens all the time. Things
but yeah,
come
no,
up.
but I kind of keep this in my head. I'm like, my birthday. We've done this like 3 years in a row now.
Yeah, right. Wow. Remember the old days? You came in a lot.
Well, I had a lot of time back then.
Yeah. Wow.
I was saying I was a stay-at-home dad, and building Mr. Poppins was up at the time. So I'm like, I dropped the kids off at school, Dylan off at school, and then either my daughter would hang out with some friends while I was here, but normally it was by the point in time. Then once Paige was in school, I would like come over here and I drop the kids off. I come over here, I go work at the movie theater,
Right,
and then
right.
and so I my daytime hours were more available back then.
Right.
My daytime hours are now filled with school and other sundries.
Jelly Boy wants to know how long we can keep this on our heads. So let's see. I don't know who Jelly Boy is. But
Yeah, who's Jelly Boy?
I have no idea. And then Elizabeth says, "Happy belated birthday, Mr. Pop and Twist."
Oh, right.
I don't know who Jelly Boy or Elizabeth are, but we're glad you're watching.
Elizabeth, if looking at this picture indicates anything, Elizabeth is Paige's best friend who is sitting on the couch right next to her while they're watching this show on
nice.
YouTube.
Oh, very cool.
Yes. Yeah, you got,
it was fun that time you brought them with you.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That
no,
was
that was
fun.
a blast. That was a blast. That was a birthday, wasn't it? Yeah, like
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
probably 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yeah, just as Dylan was getting ready to go.
Yep.
Who asked how long we can keep these on?
Jelly Boy.
Jelly Boy.
Now, Jelly Boy, you don't know?
Not by Jelly Boy,
Okay.
but I might know Jelly Boy by their real name.
Real name.
I don't know.
I have no idea who that is. But so Jelly Boy asked how long we could do that. All right. So we got about a little over 10 minutes left. So one thing that
We've got more than that, Tony. You proved it yesterday. We've
Well,
got as much
true.
time as you need.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Elizabeth says we love the pod. Cool. We appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
We're on every day, 11
Yeah.
to 12:30.
Your 16-year-old girl vote.
Very cool. Elizabeth's mom is watching from work too. We love the Pop and Twist family. Very nice. And Dylan is watching. Jelly Boy is Paige. Oh,
I did not know that.
that's funny.
That's funny.
That's
Another
very funny.
secret about my daughter I didn't know.
There you
That's
go.
fine.
Yeah.
And we don't need to know why she's called that. That can stay between you guys. All right. So one thing that we've started doing since you were here last.
Yes.
Do you remember a gentleman by the name of Stephen Colbert?
Yes.
Do you remember he used to have a talk show?
He did used to have a talk show.
Yes. Did you ever watch it? Are you familiar?
Occasionally, yeah.
Are you familiar with the Colbert questionnaire?
I never really watched that segment of the show, but I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, now that the show is off the air,
You've stolen it.
we've totally stolen it, and we call it the Walk-Air questionnaire. A series of questions that help us get to know you, Derek Muterspaw,
Okay.
better. Gives us a better sense of who you are and what you are and how you feel.
Okay.
Mike has taken this Walk-Air questionnaire and survived it.
Okay.
You right? Would you concur that Derek has nothing to fear here by answering these questions?
No.
He had hair when he started it, though. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
it is a lot. It's actually, yeah. How many questions is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
It
7,
is. You'll
8,
like it.
9,
It's
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 questions.
Is it always the same questions?
Yes, it's always
Okay.
the same questions.
Okay, so it's like the Inside the Actor Studio
Yeah.
questionnaire from Bernard Pivot.
Pretty much. There's no right or wrong. It's just
Okay.
how your answers.
Great.
Question number 1, my friend. What is the best sandwich?
Okay. The best sandwich I ever had was the Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwich.
Oh, Hardee's.
From when I was a teenager. I was probably it was right around when I was a senior in high school, freshman in college. It was 2 pieces of grilled sourdough bread with Monterey Jack cheese, smokehouse ham, and scrambled eggs.
Wow.
And they sold it in a fast food restaurant. But it was just Hardee's in the 90s, so it was not like the same, like, it wasn't like bad fast food. It was like, put together. Yeah. I hands down, still one of my favorite sandwiches I've ever eaten in my entire life.
I don't think, Hardee's.
Yeah. Well,
here.
you're going back to for me. You're going back to the '90s,
right? Well,
the 92, 93.
But even now, you probably where you're originally from, they probably still have Hardee's over there. No?
There's not as many as there used to be.
Yeah,
I know they're
but
still
here,
around. Yeah, no.
Long Island, I think was late '70s, early '80s. Since we've had a Hardee's.
Sure, yeah.
Wow.
That's in my short list of foods I'll never have again,
right.
And I wish I could.
Sure, yeah.
You know,
that's like eating bowls of bacon. All right, what is one thing you own that really should throw out? Now, keep in mind, this doesn't have to be an object. It could be a trait. It could be anything. And I know it's not going to be your Vikings card collection.
You're jealous?
No.
Okay. What if it was the Mets, though? Would you be jealous then?
If it was the Mets, yes.
No, you can be jealous. You can be jealous of the idea of it, but not
Absolutely.
the actual object, right?
What is it? Is it a particular year of the Vikings?
It's just, no. It's just the fact that it was primarily acquired through over 20 years of writing letters to players, and asking if they'd sign a card for me. And some people say no, and some people say yes, and some people send multiple. Some people
talking about the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got a whole display case.
So
now, all autograph cards.
Yeah, and so most of it is through the mail, autograph, letter based. A handful were some trades with some friends, and a couple were from some paid signings. But primarily, it's like out of 80,
just writing the mail.
Yeah, just writing, and just sending it and seeing what happens. Because there's honest. Again, you know me. I'm all about like pure whimsy and that kind of stuff. And
worst they can do is say no.
Right. And it's like, how much fun was it to get random stuff in the mail when you were a kid? Like you get whatever promotional disc, whatever they'd send, always have something in it, or like you would get like send away 6 box tops, and you knew that eventually something was going to come to you in the mail. That's the kind of fun I get from that collecting. Is that yes. I write a nice letter, I tell this person why I'm asking them to this, and I thank them for what they've done, and I've enjoyed watching them play, and if that means anything to you, can you sign a card and send it back? And again, I've gotten 80 cards back, 75 to 80 cards back that way. I mean, I got a Chris Carter, which is my favorite player of all time. Nice. And he actually signed it and sent it back.
Nice. He was a great player.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. And so Chris Carter. I got a couple. Antoine Winfield, who I got from him when he was an active player. So like sometimes it's like even more fun. Like we get the ones when you send to the stadium and they send them back to you. Yeah. I mean, I've got a lot of the '90s players, in there. But to answer your question, to go back. Physically, there's so many things I should probably throw away. You see when I post the video, I have that whole rack of all the toys on the other side. Yeah, that's all figures, and I know there's figures that I should just get rid of, and I can't.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's a great question.
Yeah. I mean, emotionally,
it could be either or. It doesn't
this is me, Tony. I talk all day. Emotionally, I would probably say I have a real problem with confidence. I'd like to throw away that self-conscious part of me.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because it's easy to put on the shield, and as a performer, you put on the armor, you go out into the world, and you do that kind of stuff. But it's sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you can't take the punches like you want to. And it's very easy to get in your own head about it, and I wish I didn't have that.
Okay.
I would give that up in a heartbeat.
Good answer.
That's a good answer.
Okay, what was your first concert?
My first concert was Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Nice.
Reunion tour after
2000.
No, 80 something when Crosby got out of prison.
Oh,
That
sure.
was my first concert.
Oh, okay.
I went. My dad. We knew a guy who was an uppity up at Hershey in the Hershey Park Arena area. So once a summer, my dad could get tickets to a show.
Wow.
So I saw George Thorogood back then. And my dad was a big fan of George Thorogood. But yeah, Crosby, Stills and Nash. It's a reunion tour. My father loves Crosby, Stills and Nash, so we're gonna go see Crosby, Stills and Nash.
Cool.
And it's the concert that I have the funniest story of my concert career. And I don't know if I've ever told you this story or not, Tony, but I think you'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I love Crosby, Stills and Nash.
So David Crosby had just gotten out of prison.
Yeah.
They're touring.
1986, I believe.
Yeah, right about that point. Yeah, and he's on stage with just him and an acoustic guitar, and he's playing some songs, and it's just instrumental, and everyone in the audience is just woo, David, going crazy, and he stops. He looks at the audience.
Yeah, he hates that.
They quieted down.
Yep.
And he goes and starts playing again, and then screaming and start happening again, and after the second time, he looks out to the audience, unplugs, takes the guitar, and walks off stage.
Wow.
So it's like, okay. So then that's surreal enough. But then Graham Nash comes up to the piano with the microphone, and he's like, all right, so here's the problem, guys. If you want to hear more music, you can't scream because David will leave. So if you want, so we're just asking you, we know you're having a good time, but we're asking you, just be a little quiet and be respectful of David. He doesn't want to do that. He's brand new to him again. He's still getting used to this. It's like so an entire audience of people in Hershey, Pennsylvania got chastised by Graham Nash because David Crosby couldn't play guitar.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've seen him, and he would go like this to the audience.
Oh, he did.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. First time I ever saw them was that same year.
Oh yeah. Well, sure.
All right. What is the scariest animal?
Oh, scariest animal. That's crazy. I don't know. I mean, sharks are scary.
Don't I know it?
I know exactly. If it wasn't for that shark, you'd still have a leg.
You should see the shark.
But I think sharks are scary by appearance.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like
Yeah.
a shark I don't think it has anything to do with Jaws or anything like that. You see a shark, especially a shark that's attacking, is one of the most vicious looking things that exists. It's the sharks when they're swimming. That's not the same thing. But a shark, that's coming up and grabbing something, it's attacking something, is easily a scary, scary sight.
Gonna go off topic for a second.
Please.
There's a guy in here, Nick Greystone. He does a show on Thursday nights, although this week he did it last night. He's making a documentary, The Shark That Roared. Because what is that?
Yep.
Is it 4?
4.
Where he where the shark Jaws actually roars.
Yeah, because they're shocking him from the inside. Yeah.
So it's basically a documentary about one of the worst movies ever made. Well, Kevin Smith, somehow, I don't remember the story exactly, but somehow he got wind of this. He has signed on as executive producer.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
that's a guy I'd love to meet. I still haven't had a chance to meet him.
Well, yeah, this guy Nick, Nick Greystone, you guys know him. He's become friends with
awesome.
Kevin Smith. He's had meetings with him and working on this movie.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
It's and
Good for him.
he said that the guy is super.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
and that movie. Side note on that that movie bought Michael Caine's mother a house or bought him a house. I lose track of what that is, but he talked about that movie. Yeah. He says they paid him a lot of money to go do this movie, and it bought a house. I'm not sure who it bought it for, but it bought a house, and that's why he did the movie.
I will do any movie for a house. I would do a lot less than for a house. Apples or oranges?
Apples. Gotta get peanut butter on them.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
I can put peanut butter on them. Peanut butter, I'm a big fan of that, and so yeah.
All right, now I know the answer to this, but you can answer anything you want. Have you ever asked someone for their autograph?
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, you answered that already. Who was the first? Do you remember?
Okay, so the first autograph I ever asked for. Okay, it's a two-pronged story.
Okay.
The first letter I ever wrote was to Burt Reynolds.
Oh wow!
In like 1984, we had a school project. And it was, someone had gotten a hold of a book of addresses. It was an actual published book.
Okay.
And the teacher said, find an actor in this book and write to them and see what happens. So I wrote my letter to Burt Reynolds because at the time I was a big Burt Reynolds fan. Burt Reynolds and my father had a lot of similarities. Like there was a lot, and it was a thing. My father actually, when he was a magician, he worked under the name The Amazing Hooper because he laughed like Burt Reynolds, and the guy said, "You just sound like Hooper." He's like, "I'll be Hooper then."
Adam West stuntman.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I remember that movie.
Hooper's a great movie.
Yeah.
So I wrote him, and about a month later, I got a return to sender on that letter. So I never heard back.
Wow.
And I wrote him years and years later, and I got someplace, but I never got a response. And then he passed away. So I was like, whatever. But the first autograph I ever asked for was a comedian named Wayne Fetterman.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Wayne Fetterman, he went on to do Curb Your Enthusiasm and a bunch of other things.
I'm pretty sure, I think he was on Don's show.
It's possible.
I'm almost positive he was. Yeah.
He did a bit about Dokken. The
band.
This ages the story because he did, Dokken hasn't been a well-known commodity in years and years.
Right.
But he did a bit about going to a Dokken show. And I've loved it ever since. I can quote it still because it was just an amazing bit about music, and it was on like MTV Comedy Show or Evening Improv. I saw it on one of those shows. I was a teenager.
Right.
So he does a show at my college in '93, and I go to see the show. We chat. I mentioned the Dokken bit. He does the Dokken bit to me while we're chatting in the conversation. Is the whole bit. We're like riffing back and forth on it. And one of the guys in the student affairs office who I knew had an 8x10, and he gave me the 8x10. And so Wayne Fetterman signs. I have a Wayne Fetterman signed, and it says "Rockin' with Dokken" on it. And I still have it. And I've had it 30 years, 35 years.
That's cool. And yeah, he was on Don's show once.
Okay. I mean, he's hysterical. But
he's great. Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a small role in 51st Dates. He's got almost a cameo basically in 51st Dates, and but yeah, the Rockin' with Dokken thing is just one of my favorite bits.
That's funny. All right, next question.
Yes.
What do you think happens when we die?
Oh my God, I wish I knew. I wish I knew because I don't know, and I've made the comment numerous times. I'm in no hurry to find out.
I hear you.
Because I don't know. And I actually stay awake at night sometimes thinking about what happens, and I have no answer, and I don't sleep. I'm not obsessed with death. I'm not. I'm afraid of it. So in doing so, they say you want to know your fears. So like we've established before, I understand I have a severely strange fear of zombies. I know they don't exist.
Right.
But I watch everything I can up to a point to understand how to fight them if zombies ever show up, because I don't want to. I want to be able to deal with that.
Because you never know.
Exactly. I can't fight death, so I try to understand as much as I can. But understanding the concept of potential nothingness is impossible for me to understand.
Okay.
So it's like it's a thing. And some people say like, I can't wait to see what's on the other side, and I go, I can. I totally can.
Right.
I am in no hurry.
Okay. Favorite action movie?
Okay. Roadhouse.
Oh, okay.
Swayze.
Yeah.
I'm only because I was just talking to my kids about this the other day, and I was talking about it. Roadhouse is a movie that has basically influenced how I live my life. 100%. You've seen Roadhouse? Not maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
I've seen Roadhouse many times.
Oh, okay.
There is a scene where he takes over the bar, and
Right.
they have all the people, and he has that meeting where he starts firing people, and he's doing all.
Yeah.
And he talks about his 3 rules. I live by Dalton's 3 rules. I really do. And when I'll tell them to you now, and you know me, and you're gonna go, holy crap, you're right. Number 1, never underestimate your opponent. Expect the unexpected. Number 2.
Okay.
Never start anything inside the bar. Take it outside. And number 3, be nice.
Well,
they go, what? He goes, be nice.
Yeah.
He goes, here's how it works. Someone has a problem. You walk up to them. You're nice. They have a problem with you, it doesn't matter. You'll be nice. If you need to walk them, but be nice. And if you need help, one of your friends will come over and help you, and you'll both be nice. You'll both be nice until the time has come to not be nice. That is how I live my life.
I cannot even picture you taking it outside the bar. Like I can't.
But
I can't picture you saying, "All right, let's take this outside."
Right, but it's a confrontation thing. The issue is why are we can take this somewhere else. We don't have to do this right now.
Right. Yep.
You know, like that's yeah. So
I like that answer.
Roadhouse is and the remake. I cannot talk about that.
Oh, I didn't even.
They remade it with Jake Gyllenhaal.
I did not know.
I don't think I
it's
knew.
It's on Amazon Prime.
No thanks.
It's the best way to put it is it's almost a prequel movie.
Okay.
Because in the Roadhouse you get Dalton towards the end of his career, you know, and he's coming through everything. This one's almost like a prequel because he's almost a sociopath. Like it's a whole different story. So if that's what they're going for and they're making it a prequel, then so be it. Because but the movie is like the first 45 minutes is actually an enjoyable watch. Jake Gyllenhaal is not horrible. His take on the character is good, but the second half, Conor McGregor shows up, and he's just pure chaos, and the movie just goes someplace, and you're like, okay, no, I'm out. Thanks. That was. But yeah, I mean, I have all kinds of action movies I love, but yeah, Roadhouse has to be the number one.
Okay, window or aisle?
Oh, aisle.
Okay. Favorite and least favorite smell?
Pop and Twist Punch. No, I'm kidding.
That's good.
I love the smell of fresh baked bread. Absolutely. Especially there's a bread that my grandma made when I was a kid that my sister-in-law has taken on to making for the family now. It's the finest smell in the whole world. And I know I might get flack for this, but my least favorite smell, honest and truly, is marijuana smoke. I can't stand it.
No, I'm with you.
I'm not knocking if you want to do it. By all means, have fun and do it. But it's a smell. I am not happy. It turns me off the second I smell it. Me too. I'm just not a fan.
Fremder says if zombies show up, you can always fight them with a balloon sword.
I could try my best.
John Rusiello, the best part of Roadhouse is the doctor. Hot.
You know the story about that, right? So Kelly Lynch's husband is a friend of Bill Murray.
Okay.
And years ago, Bill Murray was in a hotel room in whatever place, and Roadhouse was on TV. And so when he saw this, he called his friend and left a message on his answering machine and said, "Hey, I'm watching Patrick Swayze have sex with your wife."
That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
And now it's become a thing where apparently Bill Murray does that every time he sees Roadhouse. He calls that house and lets everyone know that Patrick Swayze is sleeping with Kelly Lynch.
That's very funny. I haven't seen her in a long time in anything.
I haven't.
She was hot in her day.
Yeah.
Exercise, is it worth it?
Yes.
Okay. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Most used app on your phone?
Probably for me, Instagram.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I would say Instagram is my most used app on my phone because it's a visual medium.
Right.
So I can use Facebook and I use TikTok. But Instagram now that all the changes, it allows me to post my stuff up there. I have my most followers on TikTok as well. I mean on Instagram as well. So I got to do my most work over there.
Right. All right. We're down to 4 questions.
Okay.
And then
I've gone over time. See, I knew I would do this to you.
That's right. Earliest memory.
Okay. Probably. Okay. Holding my brother when he was born.
Oh. Okay. Wow. And how old were you at the time?
I was about 3 years old.
And you really remember that?
I remember flashes of it. I remember sitting on the chair in the waiting room because this is back in the 70s.
Yeah, sure.
And them coming out of like pushing mom out in the wheelchair and then them giving my brother to me on my lap. And that's it. It's a flash, but that's my earliest memory.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. You get one song to listen to for the rest of your life. It's not a continuous loop, but whenever you're putting on music, it's this song. What is it?
Since You've Been Gone.
Is that Rainbow?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It is my happy song as far as like a rock.
That is very typical 80s.
Yeah, it was even 70s at the time.
Was it?
It came out.
I
Yeah, well,
didn't
because
know that.
it's one of the most covered songs in music. It's been done like 20 times.
Yeah.
Sherry Murray Curry do it, which my daughter loves their version better.
Okay.
I love Rainbow's version the most.
Yeah.
But the original version is fine.
Who's the original?
I
thought Rainbow was the original.
No, it was.
Oh, is that right?
Top of the Pops guy in the early, like 75, 74, 75.
Oh.
I'm not sure the guy's name who did it.
Okay.
Very poppy version. It's rock, but it's very poppy version.
Okay.
And Pilotary covered it in the late 80s, early 90s. So it's like a hard rock metal. Not metal. It's a hard rock. It's a like shreddy hard rock version.
Okay.
Since You've Been Gone is easily that. Yeah. I mean, not even a thing. And then fun. It's like honorable mention to "Summertime Girls" by why is the band escaping me? It's cheesy.
Girls.
It is so cheesy hair band rock from the mid '80s.
Right.
Y&T did it.
Sure.
Y&T did it. It's called "Summertime Girls." The video is just a bunch of guys watching girls in bikinis on a beach. It's so cheesy.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those from the opening scream when the song starts. It's just like this is my wife hates it, my kids hate it, but it's just one of those guilty pleasures for me. But yeah, Since You've Been Gone is I would if I got in the car and that was on every time, I'd be happy about that.
There's a guy from Hicksville. His name is Al Petrelli. He played with Zappa.
I know the name.
Yeah, he's played with a lot of metal type bands. Recently, maybe the past 10 to 20 years, he's been the guitar player for Trans-Siberian.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I love them. That was an amazing concert.
Oh, those guys, those albums are fantastic.
Yeah.
But his big break was he wrote a song for Y&T.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I
that's
thought of when
awesome.
you mentioned them. Okay, what number am I thinking of?
7.
Wrong.
Okay.
Describe the rest of your life in 5 words. It can be 5 unrelated words or a sentence, however you want to do it. 5 words. Describe the rest of your life. Oh, we solved these things in our head. I totally forgot.
You're doing great. Happy, healthy, long.
From their calm down.
I know.
Yeah.
Illness free.
Oh. Yeah, see, that's my thing with death. It's not death itself, it's just how.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my thing. All right, Derek Muterspaw, you are now known. Well done with the Walk Air questionnaire. Nice. All right, we got to get out of here. And
wait, I have another story. No, I'm kidding.
Well, is there anything you want to promote? You're doing an appearance anywhere?
No, I mean, no, right. I mean, this is, there was supposed to be Eternal Con this weekend. It got moved to September.
Oh.
Con?
Eternal Con, which is a pop culture show. I've done it for almost 10 years.
Which one is that? Where is that?
It was the one they did at Hofstra.
Oh,
and,
okay,
and,
yeah.
and they're doing it at Hofstra again. They're doing it in September.
Oh.
I'm doing as far as I have the Doctor Who convention end of August.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot of big public events. I meant not the summertime. Just check. I always post my stuff on Mr. Pop and Twitter and everything. I got some stuff coming up in the fall, but it's not all locked in yet. Big event is again in November. That'll be a fun one.
Nice.
But,
who's at the Eternal Con this year? Is that the one that the Brady Bunch were at last year?
No. The Brady Bunch was at the Chocolate Expo.
Oh, that was the Chocolate Fest. Yeah, the Chocolate Expo. Right.
That's a different story. I don't get involved in that one.
Okay.
No. I'll tell you later.
All right.
But no, Eternal Con, they had only booked 2 guests, and they moved everything because they had their headliners had, I guess, cancel or move. So they had 2 of the guys from Big Trouble in Little China were going to be there. They had one of the 3 Storms, and then the guy who played the best friend of the hero guy, who was not Kurt Russell, which is the joke of that movie. If you ever notice, Kurt Russell, even though he's the main character, is not the main character of the story.
Right,
and that's the best part about that movie.
All right. You got anything to promote? You're good?
Same thing. Every time I bring it up, you and Rusiello get mad.
I just don't know if you have something else, like a theater show or something. You never know.
No.
Oh.
Do you have a theater show?
No, no.
Okay.
I broke my ribs, so I had to back out of that show.
Oh, right.
But I'll be going on an audition for her soon. I don't know what show it is though.
Oh yeah, she's You're on good terms, even though you screwed her.
Oh, we text each other like once a week.
Oh,
She
hey,
checks
all
in
right,
on
calm
me.
down. You just got married. Take it easy.
I know, take it easy. Director.
Jeez. All right, time for us to get out of here. What's today? Wednesday. What's happening here? Circling the Drain tonight at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow I'll be back here. Who's with me tomorrow? Tom Sanfilippo is joining us tomorrow with his guitar. That'll be great. Tom's a great musician. No Frank tomorrow.
No Frank.
Just Tom. Tom and his dad. I don't know why he's bringing his dad. He said he wanted to bring him. I said, all right, great, bring your dad. Tom did his own show in here for like 2 or 3 years. He never brought his dad on his own show. So I have no idea why he's bringing his dad, but that's cool. Bring your dad. I don't know if he plays too. I have no idea. So we'll find out tomorrow. Friday is me and Rosie. Rosie is coming. I heard from her. We do have a guy named Joe who was in the laugh-off here at Governor's this summer. I honestly don't know if he advanced or not, but I met him one night while I was here during the laugh-off, and he asked if he can come in one day. So I was like, all right. So he's coming in Friday. We're going to talk to him about, being a new comedian and his experience entering Governor's laugh-off. So that'll be cool. And I think Rosie might be trying to get some more people in to join us as well. And I believe that's everything. No Primal Scream tomorrow night because he was on last night. All right. So, that's it. That's what's happening here at Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Don't forget Knock 'em Dead. We are... Oh, don't forget, before I do Knock 'em Dead, don't forget July 24th, our pals Chris Monty, Goomba Johnny, with our very own Mark Hirschman. That's July 24th at the Brokerage. Knock 'em Dead, we are doing an 80s themed murder mystery at McGuire's in Bohemia on October 30th, just in time for Halloween. So wear an outfit, wear a costume, 80s themed or not. We're going to have a costume contest at that show. That'll be fun. And then December 12th at the Brokerage in Belmore, we got a holiday-themed murder mystery. It's a mob thing. It's a mob show with a holiday theme to it. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's at the Brokerage in Belmore. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com. And, of course, the clubs. Yanis Pappas is playing the Clubhouse in East Hampton. Governors presents Yanis Pappas tonight at the Clubhouse in East Hampton. That's tonight. I think that's tonight. It might be Friday. Go to govs.com. You'll see where it is. Sean Donnelly is at the club this weekend here in Levittown. Dave Attell is here on Saturday at the club in Levittown. Marcus Monroe, Friday in the Giggle Room. Bobby Slowick, Friday at I might have that wrong. Either way, he's one night at McGuire's, one night at the Brokerage this weekend. Our pal Joey Cola is at the...
Joey Cola where?
Where? The Brokerage, Saturday night. Looking forward to that. I believe Fat Jay is hosting that. Chris Scopo, Friday night at McGuire's. And then the late show Saturday at McGuire's. John Butera, Conchetta Coppola, and our pal James Grimm. govs.com. Govs.com. Check out their website for the full schedule. And that's where you make reservations to all their shows as well. Happy belated birthday, pal.
Thank you, Tony.
Always good to see you, my friend.
And you guys, you still have the things on your head, just so you know.
Yes.
So you're setting some sort of record right now.
I'll be driving home.
Yeah, right. And happy belated birthday to Mark White
Mark
as well,
White.
who I've not talked to in a while.
Oh.
I was thinking about calling him today, but we were just talking.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy belated birthday to him. And you guys also share a birthday with Ringo Starr.
Yes.
That man, 86, and he's in better shape than all three of us.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Oh yeah, you gotta look. It's amazing the shape that man is in.
Yeah.
And he attributes it. Well, he's a vegetarian, but he says he also eats a lot of broccoli. Excuse me, broccoli.
You choked on that because you don't eat broccoli.
No, I love broccoli, actually.
It's not a burger.
I don't know.
It's not a burger or fries. I don't eat
not
it.
McDonald's French fries, Ringo, that's for sure. But it ain't Barbara Bach either. She still looks good. Barbara Bach, Ringo's wife. All right, I'm just rambling. So that's the story here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy Circling the Drain tonight. And, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again, guys. Good to see you both.
Great to see you.
Next week?
Thank you.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Goodbye.